right, we're finally at the final step of the agent creation. So now that you've set up your X account, you've done all the agent stuff, and you're super happy, you've reached the final step before you have a fully functional agent. So once you're done, basically what we're going to do is we're going to ask you to set up the schedule for your agent. What that really means is that we want to know if you want the agent to run autonomously or if you want to be the final approver. We want to know how many posts you want to generate at the same time. We want to know the time zone you're in and obviously the active days and etc. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what it's like. So for example, if I'm doing this for my client, obviously I want this to be manual so that I can look through and edit any of the content that's been generated before it's posted. And I want the queue size maybe to be 10. I want 10 posts to be generated at the same time. So we get about questions about what queue size is, and I'm just going to hover over the tooltip over here. So basically what queue size is a way for us to limit the number of posts that the AI can generate at a time. And the reason we do this is because we don't want your credits to all be consumed at one go. So if we don't set a limit to this, it would just basically have, however many posts the AI wants to generate all the time. So what this does is that it limits the number of posts that can be on your schedule or your draft tab at a time. So later on, when you get to the scheduler, you'll see it as well. But let's say I have 5 posts in my scheduled tab. I've scheduled 5 new posts, and maybe some of them were generated by AI, and some of them I added in by myself. And maybe you have another 5 posts in drafts that are waiting to be scheduled, right? So that's 10. So whenever I delete or I publish a post, the number goes down to maybe 9. The AI recognizes that and recognizes that your queue size is 10, and then it knows to generate one more post to fill that up. So that's kind of how that works. And don't worry, this modal is completely reopenable from the other dashboard, so you can always change this if you want. For the purpose of this, I'm just going to show an automatic agent. So basically, the agent will post on your behalf. I'm going to put it on every single day, and I'm going to click next. And over here, what you'll see is how many posts do I want per day, and I can even set up what time I want the post to go out. So for example, let's just say I want one post per day every single day. I go ahead and click custom times. I can choose on Monday I want it at 5:30 a.m. On Tuesday I want it at 6 a.m. for example, 9, whatever. I can go ahead and do this as much as I want. For example, on Sunday I want 3 posts, for example. I can go ahead and do that. And I can change the time each post goes out as well. So for automatic mode, basically what happens is that your agent will just be generating all this content based on how you've trained it, and it would just post automatically. Obviously some people will take issue with that because it's like, oh, it's still AI, it can still hallucinate, and we totally get that. That's why we've obviously left the manual mode available, so you can always be the last person to come in, check the work, make sure it's good. If you want to edit it anyway, add your photos, add your media, you can do that as well before you schedule it in or you publish it straight away. That's that. Thank you.